that often. That's part of that meteoric rise that Impala has had.
It's the insane burst out he's had into competitive Brawlhalla, but here we are in the elimination finals. Winner of this goes on to challenge U's. Loser of this is done, going home with a bronze medal here at Dreamhack Dallas. Luna sticking with the Lucian. Looks like the Terros was just a pure counter pick for the Thea of Booming.
And we're starting off here on Miami Dome, a stage previously that U's defeated Impala in. Let's see if Impala can have some better success this time. So far, it's not working the best for him, but we know he does, of course, have that potential to come back, especially if he's able to tank a lot of damage here. Seeing that side air, even that's sitting him off stage now. Luna wanted to finish it up with that D-Sig, definitely wanted it with a side Sig. Comes in with the dare, weapon toss, bonk on the head, out comes that recovery. Yeah,
immediate recovery coming out from Impala. Luna, he's got some movement here, dips down, might have dipped too low, couldn't get the hit for the chase dodge up, and Impala's going to take that early lead.
And that's one of the differences right there between Impala's Kaya and Lorez's Kaya. Lorez, most likely 9 times out of 10, is going to go for the spear dare to end that one. Impala is going to go for the spear ground pound right there.
Yeah, and then that puts a difference in positioning, right? Because Impala's chasing a little bit lower, whereas Lorez stays high, waits for you to burn out a lot of your options, and then he'll catch you with that down air. Luna's got to be ready for those deeper chases that Impala's going to go for. And Impala playing very clean right now. Lots of movement coming out from him to avoid the attack. There's the downlight, there's the side air. Luna cleans it up, but take a decent amount of damage there.
Now Impala did exactly what we suspected could be a potential to happen, is he tanks all that damage. Luna doesn't find the right KO moves at the right place at the right time to happen, and Impala turns it around, gets the stock, and then all of a sudden it goes from being pretty even to a massive lead in Impala's favor. The recovery, not enough to do it just yet, but I believe one more of those from the main stage will do it.
Fade away side air. One more hit for Impala. Waiting for Luna to come up high. You're also not seeing those down sigs on the corner the way that you saw in that previous set. Impala much more conservative with his signature usage.
There's the down air. The weapon toss goes down. A lot of the movement economy. Luna ends up getting around Impala. He takes an unarmed recovery, but it's all the way down there. Luna doing his best to fight back into this one. A few more hits, and he's going to have Impala in the orange. He is at weapon disadvantage, but he picks up the blasters pretty quickly. Hoping for the juggle game. Does hit one neutral air.
Luna trying to get any safe damage he can, but the long-range downlight from Impala's bow ends up opening him up and getting that recovery follow-up to KO.
Luna just completely staying away. He knows how far behind he is, knows he can't fight his way back unless he has a weapon in his hand. That's better priority, better damage per move. Of course, he has a strong signature kit as well. Oh, the side sigs, man, they're just not making a connection, but he does find the D-sig. Again, those vertical weapon tosses. Luna has been relying on those a lot this weekend.
They've been so good, though. They just kind of put this hitbox in the air and make it harder to move around. Kind of like how the Yumiko players out there do it, but now Luna trying to find an opening here, gets that side air. He cleans that up actually pretty well. He had a much bigger damage deficit going into that.
It was like early stages of yellow to late stages of red on Luna. Now we're early stages of yellow to kind of mid to late stages of yellow. So Luna's definitely fighting back into this one. Game one is not going to be as easy for Impala as it might have seemed once he got that first stock and was able to add up so much damage on the second before falling.
Some fadeaway stairs there, but Impala gets in, goes for the end sig, trying to read that high movement from Luna, but Luna stays low. Down sig thrown out. Impala's starting to feel a little bit more eager to use some signatures here. Neutral light, not quite close enough.
You see, he's pushing Impala into the air. He's putting pressure on the Kaya players, something that was very successful against Lorez, something that U's found success in against Impala, that sent Impala down into the elimination bracket, finding him where he is now, D-Sig on the corner. He's taken many stocks today. He's ruined many tournament dreams with that signature. Look at the dash movement around the platform.
He's not finding the action from Impala there. Impala throws out the nair, and so Luna's able to hit the side air, and that side air will KO. Luna brings that one back from the brink.
Man, he took a lot of damage that game. Luna took 549, and Impala took 648. I got to do the math on that. 648 divided by 3. 216 per stock. So the signatures that he's using, the signatures that he was relying on a lot early when he was playing the Lucian, when we first saw the Lucian come out, catching a lot of people off guard, letting him take stocks early when you're a low-strength legend, he's not really having as much success with those. You're seeing all the side sigs come out and really not make a connection. You're seeing a lot of D6 come out, and they aren't taking stocks.
Yeah, they're generally just more for a punish or for movement than they are for finishing off stocks. And Impala, you're starting to see more sigs come out from him as well, as we saw that spear end sig to kick this game number 2 off.
Just kind of playing around the weapon. He didn't strip the field. He probably didn't want to be caught without his spear, which could have happened if he threw it away. But charging that one up, Luna's going to get the easy punish. He had plenty of time. He knew Impala was going to charge it.
Nice jump. Impala was trying to catch that backwards movement with that side sig, but he gets him with the downlight into the recovery. Again, a sizable lead for Impala.
Now he's swapping back over to the bow. Not sure if he wanted to juggle and keep the spear because Luna was like immediately on top of him and he had iframes.
Luna not able to find any hits onto Impala on the second stock just yet. Oh, down sig, not going to quite KO.
I can't believe he found priority there with a neutral air of all things.
That bow nair beats out so many things that are surprising. Neutral light. Wait.
He's being so careful with the recoveries after his neutral lights now.
Yeah, Luna does not want to throw it out. It's too risky of a play. The end sig will finish off the stock, but again, he took a lot of damage trying to get that initial stock off of Impala.
We basically find ourselves at exactly the same thing that happened last game. Impala spawns back in on second stock, has Luna in the red, but somehow Luna was able to turn things around. Impala has the spear in his hand. Now we're seeing Luna chasing into the air, willing to get a little bit dangerous with it because he knows his stock is starting to wind down. He was disarmed with that unarmed side air from Impala. There is a weapon spawn on the field. D-Light into the neutral air. You saw Luna close his eyes for a second and exhale.
Had to think about that one, had to let it go. He's going into his final stock here. We've seen him bring it back before. Down sig not going to connect. Impala gets above it, gets back onto the stage, wants that control, goes for the neutral light, expecting Luna to panic dodge.
He just stood right in front of him on the ground and basically did a point-blank Qatar throw. Basically as close as you can be because that hitbox comes out a little bit later than when you actually throw the weapon.
Where's the weapon? Picks it up, faking out Impala there. Neutral light. Just for the up toss over to the blasters. Maybe he wants a downlight recovery. Not sure it would KO.
Nice falling dare. He saw that bow neutral light come out, felt confident. That time he goes for the D-Light into the recovery. It was center stage, so he didn't want to risk the side air, not getting the KO. Felt confident in the execution of the D-Light into the recovery.
Did bring this one a little bit closer, but he's still in the orange. He's got Impala unarmed on this corner, though, so seeing him get aggressive here makes a lot of sense, but he backs away, lets Impala get back up and get a weapon. Now Impala's got the bow.
That lead is a little bit smaller now. It went from white to red, now yellow to red.
Ooh, N-Sig thrown out from Impala.
Gonna be able to grab those blasters quickly. Instant neutral air coming out as Impala was around the right soft platform. Neutral air coming out. You know Impala wanted to pick one up all the way up there. That would have closed this game out. It went from yellow to red, now to orange to red. Luna doing a fantastic job of bringing this one back. Oh! Big boot from Impala, tying up the set 1-1.
The movement from Impala getting around that blaster's recovery, making sure he didn't put himself into hit stun and waiting it out perfectly for that ground pound. I'm pretty sure he was sweat beating too. I'm pretty sure if he missed that, that would have been a done for situation, but he gets the boot and he gets the game.
Now that time, Impala was the one who had to put down a ton of damage to end the stocks of Luna. It took 629, that is almost 210 per stock. Meanwhile, on the other side, Luna's efficiency was amazing, 489, and he almost wrapped that one up and put it to bed.
Yeah, it just took him a little bit longer. It's like there was a delay on when that efficiency started to kick in. But now we're here, game number 3, sticking with the Miami Dome. And the lead isn't quite mounting for Impala just yet.
Luna just missed the D-Light into the side air. A rare miss on that move from Luna. Impala over on the edge. We aren't seeing the huge dare pressure that Lores likes to throw out because Impala just wants to get back on the main stage, take it over the left, and just win raw neutral.
I mean, it's been working really well for him. Luna gets in, gets some good damage, but he needs to finish off the stock. Man, this is the punish.
Dude, the SIGs, especially that Qatar side SIG, they are just not happening. Now, who knows? Maybe it'll come back and that'll be the move to win Dreamhack Dallas for Luna, but right now, it's not working.
This just doesn't have the range for him, but the end SIG, Impala gets underneath it. Oh, weapon toss connects onto Impala, but it didn't have the force behind it. Down air, side air. Luna gets that stock, and he's calling for a TO or something. He was raising his hand.
Yeah, I don't know what's up here. Maybe he's got some lights flashing in his eyes. That tends to happen in these arenas with all of the other stages going on. Not sure he's calling someone over.
Yeah, he's asking for something here. Got to get the sun out of the eyes, but he's still got to play through this game because this game is going.
And he knows he has to do that. He's totally focused on it. Any second he has, he's going to raise that hand and get it figured out. But he knows the second Impala spawns back into the game, it's go time, baby.
Impala managed to even up the stocks, unperturbed about any sort of lighting on his face. No weapon for Luna. Impala going for the denial here. Side light from Luna, trying to keep this pressure going.
Luna still has the lead despite being a weapon disadvantage. He's being very careful. Ooh. Chased into the air. 2 hits coming out from Impala. A 3rd hit.
Oh, dodges in on it.
I don't know how that didn't make contact, dude.
He just did it right, I guess. Impala coming in with the recovery, though. He's still getting good damage out onto Luna. Luna gets caught by the side SIG.
Haven't seen one of those in a minute.
He's still looking for help here.
A lot of dashing around. Very few commitments. Neutral air juggling from Luna. He's got to take this stock from Impala fast. That might be the start of it. He got the dodge. Oh, the ground pound was just a little bit too slow, and you see him shaking his head. The frustration's coming through for Luna. Tough to see this late in the tournament. Hopefully we get a moment to figure out what's going on with him. Not sure exactly what it is. On the other side, we see Impala completely stone-faced. That's the classic look we're used to. Even Meg D tweeted about it earlier today. Manwan BCX seemingly didn't care. Manwan San Diego seemingly didn't care. But beating Meg D, that was the thing. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, and out came the pop-off.
Well, hopefully Luna can shake off whatever's going on, because, I mean, it was very clear. His mind was split. He was thinking about how to play the game, but he's also thinking about, man, imagine if I could fix whatever is going on with whatever is happening.
There we're seeing Luna. Tough game so far for him. We haven't seen that Taros come out. He's been on this Lucian and he's been playing it extremely well. You can see a little bit of the damage breakdown there. Double digits on the Qatars, triple digits on the Blasters, 223. On the other side, kind of a similar thing coming out from Impala as well. Triple digits on the spear, double digits on the bow.
Yeah, both of them really leaning into a specific weapon for the matchup. Clearly, Luna wanted those blasters for that one, as Impala wanted the spear for that one. Okay,
we're getting into this next one. No major time delays here. We are getting into this next game.
3,
2 to 1 in favor of Impala, and we're going back to Miami Dome. We may just spend the rest of our time here.
Yeah, seems like this is the map that they want to play on. Impala getting a lot more aggressive here in game number 4. Must be feeling that momentum off the win in game number 3.
Seeing a lot of hitboxes coming out from Luna as well, though. He started this one off, letting those things ring. Now he's moving over back to the Qatars. Eats a neutral light as he picks up.
Oops, side light. Gonna get punished by a side light from Impala. Luna playing from behind here as Impala's getting more connections, more neutral wins. That recovery hits as well.
The weird grounded recovery making contact with Luna. Beautiful 3-piece though.
What's the punish? Not in position.
He didn't get a punish, but he didn't fall into it. Really, with that signature on the edge, that's the most important thing, but there's the signature on the other side. That makes contact, that takes the stock. Impala with a massive lead, a minute into this game. Luna's gonna be looking for the weapon spawn. He has to add up quite a bit of damage. D-Light recovery, barely sends off screen. I believe Impala is in the red now. Luna wants to finish this out. D-Light, he goes for the recovery instead of the side air.
Yeah, I think he's, that generally will KO a little bit earlier. I know it's Miami Dome, that's a tough call to make, but definitely the right call as he was able to clean that stock up.
Yeah, it definitely KOs earlier, but of course you have to like do the idea of D-Light recovery KOs at the same point, whether you're on the left side of the stage, right side of the stage, center of the stage. D-Light side air, of course, will KO if you're on the right earlier. It'll KO on the left if earlier as well. So we had to make that choice and really just go for the safe option in terms of making sure it would KO by doing the more quote-unquote risky option in terms of execution.
Well, it was definitely very critical that he got that because he managed to bring this one back. Impala had a sizable health lead, but again, the down sig starting to come out. Impala really feeling much more comfortable with this sig kit from the Kaya here as the set progresses.
Yeah, he went from focusing on the spear side signature almost exclusively to now using the down signature on bow and the down signature on spear. Seems like he saw how effective they were for young Lores.
Down light into the nair, gonna KO. Luna's final stock here. This could be his tournament stock against Impala.
No weapon spawn on the field, but he does hit a neutral light to knock Impala away, but Impala's right there. Catches him in the air, putting himself between that weapon. Luna grabs the guitars. Neutral light has Impala in the red. Hope to get a side air right over the corner. Didn't find a connection. Neutral air juggling a little bit more. One jump height up. Gravity cancel neutral signature. Doesn't make contact. D-Sig gets stopped by the corner.
He's got the blasters. Going to be looking for that down light. Impala staying outside of the range of it. Recovery connects, will KO. Final stocks here for game number 4. Luna wants that game 5.
Luna's about 100 damage behind. He has weapon control, already picked up a neutral air, a second neutral air. Weapon spawn coming all the way on the left side. Didn't immediately go for it, still wanted to put pressure onto Impala, but then he saw Impala make his move, so Luna moved over to the left side. Impala still was able to grab the weapon! That was the grab pound in orange!
He still touches, he gets back, wasn't quite enough.
Oh, that recovery was so close. Luna's stock is really ticking down here. He has to worry about the D-Sigs. He has to worry about the side Sigs as well.
Any of these Sigs could do it for Impala. He goes over to the bow. A bow D-Sig, a bow nair might even be enough at this point. Luna still needs more damage. Neutral light and Sig. Impala gets launched. The Sair. Luna's getting very aggressive right now.
He doesn't even throw the D-Sig over the edge.
It's the dare! Fast fall in there! Grab a pound! He takes it to game 5!
What a clutch from Luna! He is playing on a different level today. He is a different animal than we've seen from him on LAN in a hot minute.
He needed that win and he got it. Man, that offstage engagement where Impala hits the bow ground pound, which KOs very early. It's got a lot of force behind it. He gets the weapon toss as well, but Luna holds on, barely manages to get that wall touch and bring that one back from the brink. He was almost done for the day.
I love that this weekend we got to see Akno versus Godly in the 1v1, a matchup that we've been waiting to see for a long time, and we've also been waiting to see Luna when he's really on versus Impala when he's really on. We've had Impala when he's really on, but it's been a little bit of time since we've seen Luna on LAN playing in the way that he is right now. You saw the celebration after that game. You saw him just nodding his head.
Brawlhalla fans are truly blessed here in the heart of Texas. This isn't the heart of, it's Dallas. The Dallas of Texas. What is the heart of Texas?
I mean, it's just like in general, it's deep in the heart. I feel like wherever you are.
In the heart of Texas? Okay, I didn't know if there was one spot.
It's just like the stars at night are big and bright. Clap, 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 deep in the heart of Texas. Reminds me of the one I love. Clap, 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 deep in the heart of Texas. Okay. I don't think it's, I think it's city agnostic.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you just have to do that in like the capital of Austin, Texas. I think the vibes extend.
Okay. Well, then we are truly blessed here in the heart of Texas as we got one more game to go to see who's going to challenge Hughes in the grand finals. Miami Dome's on the board. Are they going to stick with the game plan?
I think they should. I don't think there's any reason not to. I don't think the stage was the reason either player lost anything. I don't think it favors one player really over the other as well.
Luna's really taking his time on this, trying to bring his heart rate down, trying to take as many seconds as he can before he gets into game number 5.
He's going to be replaying that last game in his head, finding all of his weaknesses that Impala was able to exploit, trying to put a Band-Aid on those or figure out the solution against that, while also looking at the things that were successful for him against Impala and trying to set up, recreate those same circumstances this game.
Here we are, game number 5, Dreamhack Dallas Elimination Finals. This is not the Grand Finals. They've still got more Brawlhalla after this, but only one of them will be continuing on. Luna with that weapon advantage, weapon toss to stop Impala's edge guard.
Gets back onto the main stage, finding the guitar strings. That was one of the circumstances that was very successful for him last game. Arguably one of the things that gave him that victory. It was that damage output on the guitars. Look at how he's opening this game up.
Step 1, guitars. Step 2, disarm Impala and keep him disarmed. Luna has not let Impala touch a weapon for almost a minute into this game, and he's continuing to do so. Impala doesn't dodge down, but Impala still has not gotten to play Brawlhalla.
Luna's not messing around. He seems very locked in this game, but I've said that many times. The one thing Luna did this game that he wasn't able to do in the previous games was he actually got the stock before Impala was able to even up the damage and find the lead.
And again, Impala not able to get a weapon, finally does. You see him backdash, pick up, go forward. He's got to be careful about those weapon tosses because that was a horizontal one, and if Luna dodged it, that spear was gone.
Dare coming out there. We see the Impala ground pound on the edge. Luna completely disengaging. Didn't want to try and punish it and risk anything. He knows he's in the red. It wouldn't take too much to knock him out, especially if he likes to play on that edge game.
This extra credit not fully in Luna's favor. He's gotten some damage onto Impala, but this is definitely still doable if Luna loses this stock here.
Weapon spawn comes in immediately retreating, not too focused on the corner guard. Wants that weapon, doesn't want to play at the disadvantage. Gets the signature, that's the KO. Impala not too damaged on this stock.
Yeah, definitely not over for Impala. Catches that wake-up recovery from Luna as well. He ends up picking up some blasters, but Impala's very comfortable with this bow in hand. Fade away, gets that Sair. Side light opens up for Impala. Back on the corner, goes for the neutral light here.
Impala just really controlling the ground. You see he's not making too many moves up high into the air, not chasing super hard other than one jump height, maybe two, but then he immediately fast falls back down, maintaining that stage control. Nice falling side air. The second Luna got back to center stage, sent away with a side air.
Ooh, but Impala was going for the weapon denial, ends up throwing away his bow as Luna steals away that blasters. Dodge down, avoids the side air. Down Sig! Luna's one stock away!
Dude, he's that guy. Luna is that guy. Whatever issues he was having, I don't know if they still exist, but he's wiped them away from his mental. He seems locked in, completely focused on getting this final stock away from Impala. I think we might see a similar thing where he doesn't super commit to off stage, retreats back over the wall before he's back on the main stage. That side air, not going to be a major threat, going to bounce off the main stage, take away some of that momentum, take away some of that force.
All right. Gets a hit onto Impala. The extra credit not quite there. Only putting the name on the paper so far. Gets a downlight. Single taps, but as long as he's got this stock, that's good damage.
He didn't need too much extra credit last time. He came into the final with an A, and he didn't really need too much. He didn't need those bonus points to come out on top on that second stock. We'll see if he can do it again. He basically had Impala maybe even a little bit less damage than he does now.
He dodges.
Switched up the positions. That down air sucked Impala down and got him over on that wall.
Down Sig misses the punt, or actually Impala hits the punish with the end Sig as Luna tried to jump away. This is still doable.
Luna's going to be looking for the weapon spawn. Oh, Impala has the range of the bow D-Light, snakes the weapon away from him as well. The string potential from Impala's bow is impeccable. Now he's back over to the spear.
The denial. He connects, still denying weapons. Luna, he's got center stage control, but no weapon. There's the blasters. Down air, just a little bit. Neutral air.
These two players are so even in Game 5 of the Elimination Finals. Luna has just a little bit of a lead now, but it's not going to take much for Impala to bring this one back. You see how careful Impala's being before he chooses to commit.
Sideline.
Luna sticking with the blasters, strips the field. That side air turns Luna red. It's going to come down to the last hit.
Down sig, just trying to put some space out. There's the down line. There's the recovery. Luna's done it. He's knocked Impala out, and he's going to the grand finals.
The world champion has to take a seat in third place with the bronze medal at Dreamhack Dallas. He's going to have to watch Luna step back up into the grand finals and go up against Hughes, who knocked Impala out earlier in the winners finals.
Luna's already got one trophy here this weekend in 2v2s. He's hungry for that trophy in 1v1s.
We haven't seen a unified LAN champion in a hot minute since the days when Boomy and Sandstorm were running things. Boomy and Sandstorm take the 2s victory, and then Sandstorm takes the gold medal in 1s.
Well, I want to hear from Remy. That set was absolutely insane, but you got to break it down for me. Oh, wait, hold on. Pause, champ.